My beloved child, come a little closer and listen to my voice for a moment. There is something I want to remind your heart today. I know there have been times when you felt surrounded by people, yet still carried a loneliness that words could never explain. You smiled when others looked your way. You answered that you were doing fine, but deep inside, there were thoughts you never shared and burdens you quietly carried on your own. I have seen every one of those moments. I have watched the silent tears that no one else noticed. I have heard the prayers that never left your lips because your heart was too weary to find the words. Even when you believed no one truly understood what you were carrying, I understood. Even when you questioned whether anyone was listening, I was already near. Do not think that your silence has hidden anything from me. I know the questions that keep returning to your mind. I know the memories that still visit you when the day grows quiet. I know the hopes you have almost stopped talking about because disappointment has made them difficult to believe in. My child, none of these things have escaped my sight. You do not need to pretend that you are stronger than you feel. You do not need to convince me that everything is under control. I am not looking for perfect words or perfect faith. I simply want your heart. I want you to know that before you tell me your story, I already know it. Before you ask for my help, my hand is already reaching toward you. So lay aside every distraction for these next few moments. Let your heart become still. Do not hurry away. Stay here with me and listen carefully to what I want to say. Today, I want to remind you that you have never been alone, not even for a single moment. My beloved child, I know there are things you have never told anyone. You carry them quietly. You keep them hidden, not because you want to, but because you have grown tired of trying to explain what no one seems to understand. I have watched you smile while your heart was heavy. I have seen you encourage others when you needed encouragement yourself. I have seen you comfort people while your own soul longed to be comforted. Many have seen your face. I have always seen your heart. There has never been a single day when I looked away from you. Not when you felt confident, not when you felt broken, not when you questioned your own strength. I was there. I heard every silent prayer, even the ones that never became words. Sometimes you think that because heaven is quiet, I must be distant. That is not true. My silence has never meant my absence. While you were waiting, I was working. While you were wondering, I was preparing. While you were crying, I was holding you closer than you realized. Do not believe the lie that you must carry everything by yourself. That was never my desire for you. I did not create your heart to live beneath constant pressure. I created it to rest in my love. I know the weight you have carried for so long, the worries about tomorrow, the disappointment you rarely mention, the memories that still visit you without warning. You do not have to hide those things from me. Bring them into my presence. Nothing you tell me will surprise me. Nothing you confess will make me love you less. My love has never depended on how strong you appear. It has always rested on who you are. You are my child. And because you belong to me, your tears matter to me. Your questions matter to me. Your weary heart matters to me. So stop pretending that you must face this day alone. Let me carry what has become too heavy for your shoulders. Stay close to me. Tell me everything. I am listening. My beloved child, you do not have to explain everything to me. Before you speak, I already know. Before you ask, I have already heard. I know the thoughts that return when the room grows quiet. I know the questions that keep your mind awake. I know the moments when you wonder if you are strong enough to keep going. You may search for the right words. You may struggle to describe what you feel, but I do not measure your prayers by the number of words you speak. I listen to your heart. I understand every sigh. I understand every tear. Even your silence speaks to me. Do not be afraid to come just as you are. Come when your faith feels strong. Come when your faith feels weak. Come when your heart is full of hope. Come when you feel discouraged. I will never turn you away. There are people who expect you to always have the answers. I do not. There are people who only see what you do. I see who you are. I know your desire to do what is right. I know your sincere heart. Even when you stumble, I do not stop loving you. Even when you become tired, I do not walk away. My love is not built on your perfection. It is built on my faithfulness. So stop carrying the fear that you must earn my attention. You already have it. Stop believing that you must prove your worth before coming into my presence. You are already precious to me. Sit with me for a while. Be honest with me. Tell me what is hurting you. Tell me what you cannot tell anyone else. I am not in a hurry. I will listen, and as you open your heart, you will begin to discover that my peace has been waiting for you all along. Speak freely, my child. I am here. My beloved child, do not mistake my silence for my absence. I know there have been moments when you waited for an answer. You prayed, you hoped, you believed. Then the days passed. Nothing seemed to change. You looked around and wondered if I had heard you at all. But I did. I heard every word. I heard every whisper. I heard every prayer that was spoken through tears. Not one of them was forgotten. Not one of them was ignored. Sometimes you expect me to answer immediately. Sometimes you hope I will remove every burden before the sun sets. But my child, I see what you cannot see. I know what tomorrow holds. I know what is waiting farther down the road. That is why I never act too early. And I never arrive too late. Everything I do is with purpose, even when you cannot understand it. While you are waiting, I am working. While you are resting, I am preparing. While you are wondering what comes next, I am already making a way before you. Do not let impatience steal your peace. Do not let uncertainty convince you that I have forgotten your name. I have not. I never will. You are always before my eyes. I know the prayer you have repeated many times, the one you almost stopped praying because you feared nothing would ever change. Pray it again, not because I failed to hear it, but because every prayer draws your heart closer to mine. I treasure those quiet moments when you come to me, not because I need to hear your voice, but because I love being near you. I know waiting is difficult. I know there are mornings when your heart feels heavy before the day has even begun. I know there are nights when sleep does not come easily because your mind keeps searching for answers. Give those moments to me. Do not carry them alone. When your thoughts become too loud, listen for my voice instead. My voice does not bring fear. It brings peace. My voice does not fill your heart with worry. It fills your heart with hope. The voice of fear will always rush you. It will tell you that time is running out. It will tell you that nothing is changing. It will tell you that you have been forgotten. Do not believe it. That voice does not come from me. My voice is gentle. My voice is patient. My voice reminds you that I remain in control, even when life feels uncertain, even when the path ahead is hidden, even when the answers have not yet arrived. Remember how many times I have already carried you. There were days you thought you would not overcome, yet here you are. There were battles you believed would defeat you, yet I brought you through them. There were tears you thought would never end, yet I stayed beside you until they did. Have I changed? No, my love has not changed. My promises have not changed. My faithfulness has not changed. The same hands that guided you yesterday are still holding you today. The same voice that comforted you before is still speaking to your heart now. Do not allow today's uncertainty to erase yesterday's testimony. If I was faithful then, I am faithful now. If I made a way before, I will make a way again. My child, I ask you for one thing. Keep your eyes on me, not on your fears, not on the opinions of others, not on what you cannot control. Keep looking toward me. Every step you take with me is a step in the right direction. Even if it feels small, even if progress seems slow, even if no one else notices, I notice. I rejoice in every step of faith. I see every quiet act of obedience. I see every time you choose hope instead of despair. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Not your waiting, not your tears, not your prayers, not even the seasons you wish had ended sooner. One day you will look back and understand that I was guiding you even when you could not feel my hand. Until that day comes, do not lose heart. Walk with me one day at a time. Trust me one prayer at a time. Rest in my promises one moment at a time. Stay close to me, and let my peace become stronger than your questions. My beloved child, there are many voices around you every day. Some encourage you, some confuse you, some make you question yourself. You hear opinions, you hear criticism, you hear disappointment. Sometimes those voices become so loud that you begin to believe them. You wonder if they are right. You wonder if you are enough. You wonder if you have failed too many times. My child, listen carefully. Not every voice deserves your attention. Not every opinion deserves a place in your heart. There are people who speak from their fears. There are people who speak from their own pain. There are people who only see a small part of your journey, but I see all of it. I know where you began. I know every step you have taken. I know every battle you fought when no one else was watching. I know how many times you wanted to stop, yet you kept moving. I saw your faith when no one applauded it. I saw your obedience when no one noticed it. I saw your kindness when no one thanked you for it. Nothing you have done for me has been forgotten. Do not measure your life by the words of people who cannot see what I see. They do not know what I have placed inside you. They do not know what I am preparing for your future. They do not know the plans I have written for your life. So why should their voices become greater than mine? When I call you, my child, believe me. When I tell you that I love you, believe me. When I tell you that I am with you, believe me. Do not allow yesterday's failures to speak louder than my promises. Do not allow someone's rejection to become your identity. Do not allow one difficult season to convince you that your future has been lost. That is not how I see you. I see the person I created with love. I see the heart that still desires to do what is right. I see the faith that continues to reach for me, even after disappointment. That faith brings me joy. There will always be someone who misunderstands you, someone who judges too quickly, someone who doubts your intentions. Do not spend your strength trying to convince everyone. You do not have to defend yourself before every voice. Let me be your defender. Let me be the one who knows your heart. Peace begins when you stop chasing everyone's approval. Peace grows when my opinion becomes enough for you. I never asked you to please the whole world. I only ask you to walk faithfully with me. Stay humble. Stay kind. Keep doing what is right. Even if no one notices today, I notice. Even if no one thanks you, I see it. Even if your efforts seem hidden, nothing is hidden from me. The good you do in quiet places is precious in my sight. The prayers you whisper before anyone wakes up reach my heart. The tears you wipe away before others see them are not invisible to me. I treasure every one of them. Do not become discouraged because people fail to understand you. There were many who failed to understand my ways as well. Yet I never stopped loving. I never stopped giving. I never stopped walking toward those who needed me. Follow that example. Do not let bitterness grow inside your heart. Choose forgiveness. Choose patience. Choose love again. Not because it is always easy, but because my spirit is leading you. And when the voices around you become too heavy, when doubt begins to fill your thoughts, when fear tries to take the place of faith, come back to my voice. Listen again. You will find peace where the world cannot give it. You will find strength that does not depend on circumstances. You will remember who you truly are. You are mine. You have always been mine, and you will never walk alone. So today, let my voice be the one you carry into your heart. Trust it, follow it, and leave the rest in my hands. My beloved child, I know there are wounds that no one else can see. They are not on your hands. They are not on your face. They are hidden deep inside your heart. Some were caused by words. Some were caused by silence. Some came from people you trusted. Some came from dreams that never happened the way you hoped. You have learned how to live with those wounds. You smile. You work. You care for others. Yet there are still moments when the pain quietly returns. I know those moments. I am with you in every one of them. Do not think that because time has passed, I have forgotten what hurt you. I remember. I know exactly when your heart began to carry that weight. I know the disappointment that changed the way you looked at life. I know the promises that were broken. I know the nights when you wondered why things happened the way they did. You never had to explain any of that to me. I was there. Sometimes you ask me why healing takes so long. Sometimes you wish I would remove every painful memory in a single moment. But my child, healing is not only about removing pain, it is also about restoring hope. It is about teaching your heart to trust again. It is about reminding you that your future is not controlled by your past. I am patiently doing that work within you, even when you cannot feel it. Every time you choose forgiveness instead of bitterness, I am working. Every time you choose hope instead of despair, I am working. Every time you decide to pray instead of giving up, I am working. Do not underestimate those small moments. They matter. They are changing you little by little. I do not rush the work I do in your heart, because what I build, I want to last. The world often tells you to hide your pain, to pretend everything is fine, to keep moving without stopping. But I never ask that of you. You do not have to hide your heart from me. Bring it to me exactly as it is. If it feels tired, bring it. If it feels confused, bring it. If it feels disappointed, bring it. If it feels afraid, bring it. There is nothing in your heart that my love cannot touch. Do not be ashamed of your weakness. Weakness does not push me away. It draws you closer to me. When you are honest before me, my peace has room to enter your heart. When you stop pretending, my comfort begins to quiet your soul. I know you have carried some burdens for many years. You have become so used to them that you almost believe they belong there. But they do not. They were never meant to become part of your identity. You are not your failures. You are not your disappointments. You are not the words that wounded you. You are my beloved child. That is who you are, and nothing will ever change that. So do not let old pain decide how you see tomorrow. Do not let yesterday's sorrow steal today's peace. Lift your eyes again, not because everything has already changed, but because I have not changed. My love is still the same. My patience is still the same. My compassion is still the same. I am still holding your hand. I am still walking beside you. Even now, I am gently restoring the places inside you that have been hurting for so long. You may not see every change today. That is all right. Just keep coming closer. Keep opening your heart. Keep trusting my love. One day you will look back and realize that while you thought you were only surviving, I was quietly healing you all along. So rest your heart in my presence. Let my peace reach the places your words never could. Stay with me, and let my love do its gentle work within you. My beloved child, I know there are times when you wish people understood your heart. You try to do what is right. You try to be patient. You try to love. Yet you are still misunderstood. That can be painful, especially when it comes from those you care about. You begin to wonder if you should explain yourself, if you should defend every decision, if you should make everyone see your heart. My child, listen to me. You do not have to spend your life proving who you are. I already know. I know your intentions. I know your sincerity. I know the love you carry for others. Nothing about your heart is hidden from me. People often see only a moment. I see your whole journey. They see one conversation. I know every prayer that came before it. They see one mistake. I see every time you chose to stand back up. They see what happened on the outside. I see what was happening inside your heart. That is why my understanding is complete. Do not become discouraged because someone failed to understand you. Not everyone will. Not everyone can. Each person sees through their own experiences, their own fears, their own expectations. But I see you through my love, and my love never changes. There will be moments when you remain silent, not because you have nothing to say, but because peace is more valuable than winning an argument. Do not think that silence is weakness. Sometimes silence is wisdom. Sometimes silence is trust. Sometimes silence is placing everything into my hands instead of trying to control what others think. Let me take care of what you cannot change. You cannot control every opinion. You cannot change every heart. You cannot make everyone understand your path. But you can continue walking with me. That is enough. Do not lose your gentle spirit because of harsh words. Do not stop being kind because someone treated you unfairly. Do not close your heart because others failed to appreciate it. The world has enough bitterness. Do not let it take root in you. Keep the heart I have been shaping. Keep the compassion I have been growing within you. Keep choosing forgiveness, not because people always deserve it, but because your heart deserves peace. I know forgiveness is not always easy. I know there are words you cannot forget overnight. I know there are disappointments that still hurt. I am not asking you to pretend those things never happened. I am asking you to place them in my hands. little by little, day by day. Allow me to carry what has become too heavy for you. You were never meant to carry resentment for years. It only makes your heart weary. My desire is not to fill your heart with arguments. It is to fill it with peace. When you stay close to me, you do not have to fear being misunderstood. Your identity is not built on human approval. It is built on my love. That love is steady. That love does not change with people's opinions. That love remains the same on your best days and on your hardest days. Remember who you belong to. Remember whose hand is leading you. Remember whose voice called you my beloved child. As long as you keep listening to me, you will never lose your way. There will be days when people applaud you. There will be days when they criticize you. Do not let either one control your heart. Let my truth remain your foundation. Walk humbly. Walk faithfully. Walk peacefully. I will take care of the rest. And one day, you will discover that the peace you found in my presence was far greater than the approval you once searched for in the world. So keep walking beside me. Do not be afraid of what others fail to understand. I understand you completely, and that will always be enough. My beloved child, I know waiting is not easy for you. There have been days when you wondered if anything was changing. You prayed, you trusted, you kept moving forward, yet the answer seemed far away. I know how that feels to your heart. You begin to question whether your prayers are making a difference. You wonder if you should keep believing. You ask yourself if the waiting has been too long. My child, do not lose heart. Just because you cannot see my work does not mean I have stopped working. There are many things I prepare quietly. Just as a seed grows beneath the soil before anyone sees a flower, I often work where your eyes cannot reach. That does not mean nothing is happening. It means my work has not yet been revealed. Trust my timing. You do not know everything that I am protecting you from. You do not know every door I have gently closed for your good. You do not know every burden I have already kept from reaching you. One day you will understand. For now, simply trust that my love has never stopped surrounding you. There are blessings that require patience, not because I enjoy making you wait, but because I want your heart to be ready when they arrive. I care about who you are becoming just as much as where you are going. That is why I continue shaping your heart, little by little, day by day. Sometimes you focus so much on what has not happened that you forget what I have already done. Remember the prayers I have answered before. Remember the times I carried you through difficulties. Remember the peace I gave you when nothing around you had changed. Was that not my hand? Have I not remained faithful? Then why should you believe I will stop now? I have not changed. I will not change. The same love that watched over you yesterday is watching over you today. The same hand that guided you before is still leading your steps. You may not always recognize the direction, but you can trust the one who is leading you. Do not compare your journey with anyone else's. I have written a different path for every one of my children. Some arrive sooner, some wait longer, but my timing is never careless. It is always filled with wisdom. When you compare yourself to others, your heart becomes restless. When you stay close to me, your heart finds peace again. So keep your eyes on me, not on what someone else has received, not on what someone else has accomplished. The plans I have prepared for you have never depended on another person's journey. They have always been held safely in my hands. My child, there is no need to rush ahead. There is no need to force open doors that I have not opened. Walk faithfully where you are today. Be thankful for today's grace. Be faithful with today's responsibilities. Tomorrow will come in its proper time, and when it does, I will already be there waiting for you. Nothing about your future surprises me. I have already walked every road before you. I know where joy will find you. I know where challenges will appear. I know where you will need my strength. That is why you can rest. Not because life will always be easy, but because you will never face it without me. When your heart grows impatient, come back to my presence. When fear whispers that nothing will ever change, listen to my voice instead. My promises are stronger than your doubts. My faithfulness is greater than your uncertainty. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep walking. Not because you have all the answers, but because you know the one who does. Very soon you will look back and see that even in the quiet seasons, I was gently leading you toward exactly where you needed to be. Until then, stay close to me. Trust my heart, and let my peace be enough for today. My beloved child, I see how much you have been carrying. Some burdens have names, others do not. Some are about your family, some are about your future, some are worries you have never spoken aloud. You carry them quietly. You tell yourself that you must stay strong. You tell yourself that you will figure everything out. You keep trying to hold it all together. But I never asked you to carry life alone. I never asked you to be strong without me. Come to me just as you are. Bring me the thoughts that keep you awake. Bring me the questions that have no answers yet. Bring me the fears that keep returning. You do not have to organize them before you come. You do not have to find the right words. I already understand what your heart is trying to say. There are days when your mind feels tired. One worry leads to another. Before long, your heart feels heavy. You begin to imagine everything that could go wrong. Peace slowly disappears. My child, that is the moment to turn toward me. Not after you have solved everything, not after your strength returns. Come while you are still weary. Come while your heart is still trembling. That is where my comfort meets you. I do not become disappointed because you are tired. I do not grow impatient because you need my help again. You will never be a burden to me. You are my beloved child. A loving father never grows tired of hearing the voice of his child. Neither do I. Every prayer matters to me, even the quiet ones, even the simple ones, even the prayers that are nothing more than a sigh. I hear them all. Sometimes you think your problems are too small to bring before me. Other times you think they are too big. Neither is true. If it matters to your heart, it matters to me. Nothing that concerns you is unimportant in my eyes. So stop carrying everything by yourself. You were never created to live that way. Lay your burdens before me, one by one. There is no rush. Give me today's worries. Tomorrow can wait. You only need today's grace, and I have already prepared it for you. Do not spend today fearing tomorrow. Tomorrow is still in my hands. Stay where my peace can reach you. Stay in this moment with me. Take one faithful step, then another. That is enough. You do not need to know the entire path. You only need enough light for the next step. I will provide that, just as I always have. Look back for a moment. How many times did you think you would not make it? Yet here you are. How many times did fear tell you that hope was gone? Yet I remain beside you. I have been faithful through every season. I will not become unfaithful now. When your heart grows restless, slow down. Breathe. Remember that I am near. Remember that my hands are still holding yours. Nothing has slipped beyond my care. Nothing has escaped my attention. Even when life feels uncertain, my love remains certain. Even when your plans change, my purpose does not. Even when you feel weak, my strength is not diminished. Lean on me, not only when life becomes difficult. Lean on me every day. Share your joys with me. Share your gratitude with me. Share your ordinary moments with me. I delight in walking with you through all of life, not only through the storms. My child, you do not have to earn my presence. You already have it. You do not have to prove that you deserve my help. My love has never depended on your perfection. It has always been given freely. So let your heart become quiet again. Release what has been weighing you down. Leave it in my hands. You do not have to pick it up again tomorrow morning. Trust that I am already caring for what concerns you. Rest in my presence. Stay close to me, and let my peace carry what your heart no longer needs to hold. My beloved child, there may be moments when you feel completely alone. The room is quiet. The phone does not ring. No one seems to notice what you are carrying. You wonder if anyone truly sees you. You wonder if anyone understands. In those moments, remember this. You are never alone. I have never stepped away from you, even when your eyes could not see me, even when your heart could not feel me. I was there. I have been with you in every season of your life. I was with you when you celebrated. I was with you when you cried. I was with you when you smiled for others while hiding your own pain. I was with you when you lay awake long after everyone else had fallen asleep. Not one moment has passed without my presence. Sometimes you look for me in extraordinary ways. You wait for a dramatic sign, a powerful feeling, a sudden answer. But so often, I come to you quietly. I am there in the peace that settles over your heart for no clear reason. I am there in the strength to keep going one more day. I am there in the kindness of a stranger. I am there in the small reminder that you are loved. Do not overlook these gentle gifts. They are often my way of whispering to your heart. I know that loneliness can make everything seem heavier. It can convince you that no one cares. It can tell you that you have been forgotten, but loneliness does not speak the truth. My love speaks the truth, and my love says that you are deeply known, deeply loved, deeply cared for. You never have to earn my attention. You already have it. You never have to compete for my love. It already belongs to you. Nothing can make me turn away from you. Not your weakness, not your questions, not your failures, not your fears. Come to me exactly as you are. You do not have to hide the parts of yourself that feel broken. Those are the very places where my compassion rests most gently. When your heart feels empty, invite me into that quiet place. Sit with me for a while. There is no need to hurry. There is no need to fill every silence. I am comfortable with silence. Because I know what your heart is saying, even when words are difficult to find. Some of the deepest moments we share happen without many words at all. Simply knowing that I am near can bring peace that explanations never could. So do not be afraid of quiet moments. Do not fear the seasons when life slows down. They are often the moments when you hear my voice most clearly. The world is always asking you to move faster, to do more, to prove yourself. I am inviting you to something different. Be still with me. Rest with me. Let your soul breathe again. You do not have to carry the pressure of becoming everything today. You only need to walk with me today. That is enough. One step, one prayer, one moment of trust. That is how faith grows, little by little, day by day. And as you continue walking with me, you will begin to notice something beautiful. The loneliness that once frightened you will slowly lose its power. Not because everyone suddenly understands you, not because every relationship becomes perfect, but because you will know that my presence is constant. I am the friend who never leaves. I am the shepherd who never loses sight of his sheep. I am the father who delights in every step you take toward me. So when the world feels distant, when your heart wonders if anyone is listening, when the silence seems long, remember my promise. I am here. I was here yesterday. I am here today. And I will still be here tomorrow. Stay close to me. Walk with me. And let the certainty of my presence quiet every fear within your heart. My beloved child, as you continue through this day, I do not want you to carry fear with you. Carry my peace instead. Let it become the quiet strength beneath every step you take. Life will continue to change. Some days will be joyful. Some days will be difficult. There will be moments you understand. There will be moments you do not. But through every season, one thing will remain the same. I will be with you. You do not have to wonder whether my love will fade. It will not. You do not have to question whether I will grow tired of you. I never will. The love I have for you is not measured by your success. It is not reduced by your failures. It is not stronger on your good days and weaker on your hard days. It remains the same. That is why you can rest. Not because every answer has arrived, but because the one who walks beside you never changes. When tomorrow brings something unexpected, remember my words. Before fear speaks, listen for my voice. Before worry takes hold, remember my faithfulness. Before doubt fills your thoughts, remember how many times I have already carried you. I have never asked you to see the whole journey. I have only asked you to trust the one leading it. Keep your heart soft. Do not let disappointment make you cynical. Do not let pain steal your compassion. Do not let the mistakes of others convince you to stop loving. The world needs hearts that still know how to love, and I am shaping yours every day. There will be opportunities to choose kindness. Choose it. There will be opportunities to forgive. Choose it. There will be opportunities to trust me again. Choose that as well. These quiet choices matter more than you realize. They slowly shape the person you are becoming. Do not become discouraged if your growth feels slow. The strongest trees do not grow overnight. The deepest roots are formed in ways that cannot be seen. I am doing that work within you, patiently, faithfully, with great love, even now. As you listen to my voice, let your heart become lighter. Release the need to have everything figured out. Release the pressure to be perfect. Release the fear of what others may think. None of those things define you. You belong to me. That truth is enough. Walk into each new day with quiet confidence. Not confidence in yourself alone. Confidence in my presence. Confidence in my wisdom. Confidence in my unfailing love. When you fall, I will help you rise. When you grow weary, I will renew your strength. When your heart becomes troubled, I will remind you that you are never facing life by yourself. That promise has never changed, and it never will. So lift your eyes. Not because every problem has disappeared, but because I am still greater than every problem you face. Lift your heart, not because you feel strong every moment, but because my strength is always available to you. Lift your hope, not because life is always easy, but because my goodness continues to surround you, even in ways you cannot yet see. My beloved child, thank you for opening your heart to my voice. Thank you for staying with me through these quiet moments. Carry these words with you. Return to them whenever your heart feels uncertain. Return to them whenever you need peace. You will always find me waiting for you with the same love, the same patience, the same gentle care. Now go forward without fear. Take one step at a time. Walk closely beside me. Trust my heart more than your worries. Trust my presence more than your feelings. And let my peace remain with you wherever you go. My beloved child, before you go, keep this one truth close to your heart. You are known. You are loved. You are not forgotten. There may still be questions waiting for answers. There may still be burdens that feel heavy. There may still be days when you wonder what comes next. But you do not have to face those days alone. I will be with you, just as I have always been. When the morning begins, I will be there. When the afternoon feels long, I will be there. When the night becomes quiet again, I will still be there. My presence is not limited by time. It is not changed by circumstances. It is not weakened by your doubts. I remain the same. So whenever your heart feels weary, come back to me. Whenever you feel misunderstood, remember that I understand completely. Whenever fear begins to whisper, listen for my voice instead. I will speak peace to your heart again and again, as many times as you need. Never believe that you must walk this journey by yourself. Take my hand. Walk one step at a time. That is enough. You do not need to carry tomorrow today. You do not need to know every answer before the next sunrise. Simply stay close to me. Let my love become the place where your heart rests. Let my peace become stronger than your worries. Let my truth become louder than every fear. I delight in walking with you. I delight in caring for you. I delight in reminding you that you are my beloved child. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not distance, not disappointment, not failure, not uncertainty. My heart remains open to you, always. So rest now. Breathe deeply. Release what you cannot carry. Leave every concern in my hands. Tomorrow will come with new mercies, and when it does, I will already be waiting for you. My love will meet you there. My peace will meet you there, and I will continue walking beside you, just as I always have. Amen.